crazy as hell, but you know what? I don't care. So I'm pretty much gonna like let you guys see every aspect of me. There'll be days that I'm in a really bad mood, but I'm gonna share that with you guys. I don't know why. I am. Because I'm not just one way all the time. I get out of bed and I look fucking crazy, right? By the time I leave the house, I look like I, put myself together. But that's not what I look like when I woke up. So why not show you the authentic, the real me, the person that wakes up in the morning with crazy freaking hair? Yeah, I'm in the kitchen right now. So my breakfast, some eggs with ham and cheese, and I got my potatoes in the oven. My whole reasoning for this is to show you that this is how I live. Like, I live a certain way because it's how I want to live. I don't want to put on a facade for anybody because that's not what I do. I would rather be authentic, real. You don't like me that way, then that's not my problem. Like I said, what you think of me is not my problem because it's not my brain. It's not my opinion. It's not what I think of myself. That's for damn sure. But I guess with being authentic, I tend to be happier. I draw more people to me because of that. Because if I'm authentic with myself and I'm true to myself, guess what? I don't have anything to worry about. If I'm worried so much about what society and the world thinks of me, then yeah, I'm gonna try to do everything I can to be just like what they want me to be. No. No, thank you. I would rather be just who I am and be perfectly happy and love myself for who I truly am than to try to fit in with society when I don't really want to be there anyways. So, like, having these psychic abilities, it actually has taught me how to love myself. So being able to feel everybody else's emotions and realizing that, people go through a lot worse shit than I do on a daily basis. There's people that have lost family members and friends, and there's people that have like serious things going on in their life, but so my thing is I'm so worried about, oh my God, like, what do I look to, like, how do I look towards society? Like, do they accept me? Like, these are big problems in my life. Yeah, they may be big in my life, but guess what? It's pretty much like a grain of salt to somebody who just lost a family member or who's going through a divorce or who just found out that they had cancer and they have like 6 months to live. They have 6 months to be with their family. That type of shit. So for me, being able to feel other people's emotions and kind of know what's going on, it gives me gratitude because my life is not all that bad. And I'm grateful for that. So if I can make somebody else feel better because they're going through some more shit than I am, then I'm going to put aside what I think is so damn important and so crucial, and like I'm going into crisis and all that other shit. I'm going to put that aside. But being able to read people isn't just like fun and games. Like, it's a serious business. And it's not even a business. It's a serious gift that we're given. Some people abuse it to make money, to do all this other shit. I don't care. Like, I don't care about the money. Because I'm not doing it to make a profit. I'm doing it to make an impact. I'm doing it to make a change. I'm doing it to help somebody who really, really needs my help. So it's crazy because, like, I think about it and I look at all these videos and people like dressed in Prada and got gold chains on and they swagging their shit and they're like, yeah, they blah 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 blah. Fool, I'm in some sweats from Walmart. From Walmart. My clothes are from fucking Walmart. Because if I wanted Prada, I guarantee you I could go get something with Prada or Gucci or Dolce & Gabbana, whatever. I don't want to live like that. I like what I like because I like it. It's like I know what I know without knowing. I like what I like and I like it. I don't know why I like certain things. I just do. And I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to sit there and be like, why do I like this? Why does this taste good? Why, blah, blah. No, I'm not doing that. Like, if I like something, I have the right to like that. Like, that's my God-given right to like something. If you don't like it, that's not my problem. Again, like I said, what you think of me is not my problem. So, today, I am babysitting my buddy Stormy. He's like my nephew. Stormy, say hi to the camera. Say hi. You see the camera? This is Stormy, guys. He is like the best dog in the world. And yes, he has flaws. So as a puppy, he went through some traumatic stuff. And I can sense that from him. Like there's certain things that he does not like. Certain smells. If you move your hand too fast, it frightens him. Sorry, babe. He doesn't like other dogs. I don't know why. He's very protective, but that's, So I'm teaching him, it's okay to be protective, but it's not okay to attack every dog that comes near you, right? So, here's my buddy. And I love him very much because he's unique in his own way. Yeah, he's been through a lot in his life, but you know what? I don't have to keep continuing to do that to him. If I don't want to be treated a certain way, I'm not going to treat somebody else a certain way. So it's just like animals. If I don't want an animal to bite me and be aggressive to me, I'm not going to be aggressive to him. It's like when they tell you, you back an animal into a corner, it's going to attack. It's going to feel like it's being attacked. You back me into a corner and you best believe I'm going to come out swinging, biting, growling, barking, yelling, screaming, whatever. It's the same thing with animals. So I believe that full-heartedly, like, me gaining my abilities, my gifts, has helped me realize a lot in life. And I'm grateful for that because you know what? First, it helped me find who I authentically was. Second, it taught me that if I don't want to be treated a certain way, I ain't going to treat somebody else that way. Third, it actually put my ass into action. So you could talk all you want, but until you actually do something about what you want in life, they're just going to be words. So me, personally, I'm terrified. Like I told you guys last night, I'm terrified to get on here. I am terrified of public speaking. I will stutter. But guess what? I just got on here and started talking, rambling, whatever. Knowing that there's probably going to be 1,000,000,010 people that watch this. I'm hoping one day, But you know what? I put it into action. I just went ahead and did it. I have people watch me on Facebook all the time. Like my friends will get on and watch me, and that's cool. There's people that are not even on Facebook that are now watching, like that are on my friends list. There's people from like other friends that actually get on when I'm live. Okay? So like for me, this is just a way to build my confidence in myself because I'm tired of having low self-esteem. I'm tired of not having enough confidence in myself to do something I want to do. So you know what? I took a leap of faith. I just jumped. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if I was going to like panic and freak out and have a heart attack on camera. I didn't know. I didn't fear it though. I didn't fear the unknown of what this was going to bring. So yeah, I'm grateful for my gifts being awakened inside of me. I'm grateful that I'm actually able to love myself, and that reflects. So every person that we see, when we're around a certain person and they have a certain attitude, all they're doing is mirroring our attitude. You're drawing that. You're drawing that vibration. And what it's doing is when you see that, it's mirroring and you're like, God damn, I don't like the way that person acts. Well, okay, maybe because you were drawn to that, maybe you should take a look at yourself. And I'm not saying you have to. You could be however you want. But personally for me, it was like when somebody started to act a certain way I didn't like, and I'm like, God damn, like what the f is going on? Well, it took for me actually turning inwards and being like, hey, you act that same way. You're drawing that vibration, that energy. You're drawing that to you. So I've learned, you know what? No matter what happens in life, I'm going to wear a smile and it's going to be genuine. If I have a really bad day, I'm not going to be hateful about it. I'm going to find ways to make myself feel better. I'm going to find different outlets. Instead of being angry, I'm going to find a different outlet that'll make me feel better. So like being here today with my best buddy, Stormy, whom I love very, very much, and he's going to have some breakfast with me. You want some food? 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 Some food? You want some eggs? And some papas? Yeah, and I've learned Spanish. I am nowhere with any Hispanic heritage, but I've learned Spanish because I like the way it sounds. So I will say papas and chanclas and zapatos and, well, we're not getting into the other words I know because they're probably not okay to say on YouTube. But I attracted to that language because it's, unique. It's different. I just learned. I sat in a Spanish class for a whole semester and didn't learn a damn thing, but el baño, por favor. Andale. Like, that's all I learned, straight up. Like, my friend had to sit outside and, like, tell me what to say when I was doing my test. Like, yeah, I had to cheat to pass Spanish because it wasn't the way I wanted to learn. I learned by hearing other people saying the words, and I would ask, what does that mean? So I would know exactly what I was saying. So, yeah, I actually learned how to say sentences in Spanish because I engaged in it. I experienced it myself. And that's all it is. Life was meant to be enjoyed, not endured. I feel like public school systems and the way the world is now, it's enduring life. It's just being like having to push through it. I would rather experience myself. I used to go to Mexico every year since I was like little, like 3, 4 years old. Me and my entire family would go. My grandma would tell us, okay, if you learn a new Spanish word, I'll give you $1. As a little kid, $1 was so much. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna learn like 50 Spanish words. I'm gonna be rich. I mean, of course, she had a limit on the words, but everybody would like find different ways to learn how to say a word in Spanish. Me, I would go up and start talking to the little kids that spoke Spanish. Like, I became friends with those people. I didn't care. I was like, hey, I want to learn something. Like, I want to experience this. So I would introduce myself to these kids that barely spoke any English, and I would be like, hey, so how do you say this in Spanish? How do you say dog? Perro. How do you say cat? Gato. How do you say cheese? Queso. How do you say what? Que. How do you say, I don't even know. Tia, aunt, tío, uncle, mija, female child, mijo, male child. Like, I learned because I wanted to know, but I wanted to experience it firsthand from somebody who actually spoke the native language. I didn't want to just go read it in a fucking book and try to pronounce it myself. What fun is that? No, I wanted to hear somebody like, be like, okay, so, well, dog is perro, cat is gato, freaking ojos or eyes, chanclas or flip-flops, zapatos or shoes. I learned. I experienced that. That's pretty much how I feel about life. It's like, it's a big experience, and what I take from it is how I'm going to react in life. So if I'm experiencing all these negative emotions, feelings, scenes, I'm going to be negative. So why not try to experience something positive? You're having a bad day, and you experience somebody smiling at you. Guess what? That kind of changes the mood inside, whether you show it on the outside or not. You're like, hey, that person smiled at me. Like, why did they smile at me? And then you're kind of like, hey, well, you kind of crack a smile. So when you walk by somebody else and they smile, you kind of crack a smile. I make it a point to smile at people and talk to people every day, whether I know them or not. Because guess what? Like I said, we're connected. We're all connected. So why not get to know my family that I'm connected to? Why not get to know these people that may have some really interesting stories, like about the war or about life that they've gone through or being in a different country? And why not? Why not just do it? That's my whole thing, is just do it. And it's funny because at one point I actually worked for Nike, and that saying resonated with me. Just do it. Okay, what am I doing? Who knows, but do it. Whatever comes to mind and you want to do it, then do it. Don't think about it. Just be like, hey, I'm going to do this. This morning, I rolled out of bed and I'm like, fuck the world. And I'm like, you know what? It's my best friend's birthday today. I'm going to get up and we're going to get on Facebook and I'm going to sing happy birthday to her. Guess what? I got up and did it. And it put a smile on her face. And I wasn't sure how she was going to react, if she was going to be like, oh, I don't want to be on Facebook. No, she like ran over and was like, hey, it's my birthday. Okay, so because of that, I was like, happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we can party too. I actually, yes, I did. I straight went for it. I did it. But you never know what's going to happen. You could have a bad experience or you could have a good experience. But why are you going to like not do it and regret not doing it in the end? That's the only regret that I've ever had was not doing something I wanted to do. Or that my feelings or my heart told me, hey, you should do this. No, because I had to overanalyze everything and think about it. Because what did they tell you? What does society tell you? Well, you need to think through your answer. Like, you need to think about what you're doing. Why? So I can fucking go crazy? Bye with that. Deuces. It's like I was telling you guys last night. I have a very, very, very personable personality. I can manipulate voices. So if I'm sitting here and I'm talking like this and you can't see me, how many of you guys are going to think I'm a dude? Like, you're going to think that I'm a guy, right? No, it's just me manipulating my voice. Like that, I've learned that. I don't know, it was one of those traits. So yeah, I have very many, like so many different voices. But my true voice comes out when I'm, on here with you guys. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some goofy things like dancing around. Last night I was like, and I was walking, I'm still walking, and I'm going, and I'm going. Like, I am just gonna be me because that's who I am. And, having these gifts, these psychic abilities, is freaking awesome because I'm not afraid to hide it anymore. Okay, so I'm feeling something and it's like nudging me to tell somebody something. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna do it because you know what? That person obviously needed to hear what I had to say, but it wasn't coming from me because I actually opened myself up to a whole nother dimension. Let's put it that way. I opened myself up to a whole nother dimension. I actually allowed my spirit guides and everything to enter into my life. So yeah, of course. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go with what I'm feeling. Logically, I'm gonna be like, hey, maybe this person needs to hear what I have to say. And if they don't, then they're gonna react differently, And I'm never gonna be like, hey, this is what I've been told by the spirit gods. No, I'm gonna be like, hey, I have a feeling that I need to share this with you. Like my best friend, since we were little, her brother passed away. Well, I got on Facebook and she had posted a picture of a sticker that they had on their car of his remembrance, right? Well, all of a sudden I got this feeling like I could feel her brother telling me that he appreciated that sticker and that he thought it was freaking great that she was doing that and that he loved her very much and that he's always gonna be there, right? Well, guess what? When I actually told her that, I said, hey, I was like, I just got this feeling like I should tell you this. I was like, and I told her, but I didn't tell her over Facebook, video camera, live, whatever. I messengered her. I messaged her. I actually emailed her and told her like, hey, and you know what the reaction I got was? Thank you so much. That is exactly what I needed to hear right now. Because I went off of my intuition. I went off of that gut feeling. It reassured her that, her brother still loves her and he's still there. And, it's crazy because the first time I ever did that was to my ex-fiance. But it just kind of came out of my mouth. I didn't filter it. It was I think it freaked him out because he was like, what the hell? Like, it freaked him out. And yes, I am watching Stranger Things. We're having Netflix day because him's mommy is having her birthday. And, I was able to be there for her because if she had to have called somebody else, she may not have gotten to go celebrate her birthday. So I went and did everything I had to do yesterday so I could be here because I had a feeling that she wasn't going to be able to make it yesterday, that she's going to do it on her birthday. So that's exactly what I did. I went with that instinct, and last night she asked, hey, can you watch Stormy for me? My mom wants to take me out for my birthday. Well, I already got everything done for the day, so guess what? I was able to help a friend. I was able to be there for her. And not only be there for her, be here for him. Because he's like my nephew. I consider him human. Yes, I do. I consider Stormy freaking human. And I'm okay with that. Everybody else can think of him just as a pet. I think he's a human. I think I should treat him just like I would treat a human being. He breathes. He speaks in his own language. Granted, sometimes it's hard to understand, but he speaks in his own language. So literally all my intuition is me just feeling something and being able to logically think, okay, this could happen or this could happen. If you don't do it, you're never gonna know what the reaction is. So I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna take that leap of faith. I'm just gonna do it. Faith is believing when you can't see. So I couldn't feel the reaction. I just went with it. I believed that it was gonna be a good thing, and it normally is. But anyways, I looking like a crazy hot mess today. I'm gonna get my ass in the shower, and I'm gonna take my nephew out for a walk, and I'm gonna eat some freaking breakfast. So, if nobody's told you today that they love you, I honestly and truthfully love each and every one of you. I'm not gonna say that I hate the world anymore, because you know what? The more I hate the world, the more I hate myself. So why, if I want to love myself, why am I gonna do the complete opposite to everybody else? Pretty much. So what I've learned is that, because we're labeled as psychics, it's just a label. I believe we all have these gifts. We just have to tap into them. Some of us kind of get forcefully pushed into them, like I did. But you know what? I'm grateful for that, because I am so much different than I was 2 months ago. So much different. And I think people are kind of like, when is she gonna snap back to reality? This is my reality. There's no snapping back to a unrealistic reality that I don't even need to live if it makes me miserable. So, with that, I am going to do what I want today. I'm gonna get my day started. I am going to possibly smoke some pot. I don't know. It's just fucking going with it. Going with the flow. Like this. So anyways, I love each and every one of you. Keep your heads up. Sorry. And enjoy yourself. Enjoy something you want to do. Like, just do it. If you love doing it, do it. Do it. Do it. You remember when kids used to fight in high school? And they'd be like, hey, there's a fight breaking out. They'd be like, fight, 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 fight. Do it. Do it. Do something you enjoy. Anyways, I love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful, blessed rest of your day, and I'll probably be back on later talking crazy loon over here.